Hey everybody, this is Jordan Syatt from SyattFitness.com, and I'm here with another training video. Before I get into the training, I just want to briefly cover what I've been doing thus far, very briefly, and I want to tell you how I'm planning to go about my training for the coming 6 weeks or so. As of right now, I'm still in Haifa. I have another 2 days or so here, but even though I'm not on my program yet, even though I haven't even begun as a tour guide, I've been hiking and swimming and moving nonstop, just constantly, and I haven't been eating enough to sustain my weight. And when it comes to training, I can definitely feel that, you know, I'm not at my best already, and it's only been about a week. So what I really want to do is, I remember my first video I said I was going to try and train between 2 to 4 times a week. And up until now I've been doing 4 times, but I'm going to drop it. I'm going to reduce my frequency so that I don't kill myself. From a coach's perspective, I'm looking at myself like I'm an athlete, whereas I'm an in-season athlete, and my main priority is to be able to perform in what I'm doing and what my job is. And while I do that, I want to maintain my strength. So, and I know the smart decision would be to reduce the frequency, keep the high intensity, and really, you know, don't overdo it. That's number one. So to be able to look at this from an outsider's perspective, I really need to say, all right, I'm not Superman, not a special butterfly. I need to take things one step at a time, look at things smart, look at things from an intelligent point of view, and not, you know, say that I could really do more than I can, because throughout these next 6 to 8 weeks, you know, I don't want to be tired. I don't want to be grumpy. I really just want to be, you know, with the kids, doing my job, having a blast, and spending a couple minutes here and there maintaining my strength, and really taking a minimalist approach to it, which in this situation tends to be the best option. So that's what I'm planning for the remainder of the trip, is where I'll be training about 2 times a week. Very, very, very minimal. So I'm going to take you through. I have a training session planned right now. I haven't done it yet, but I have it all planned out, and I want to take you through what I'm going to do. So this is actually a little bit of a test run for me as well, because I haven't done it, so I might find some things that I don't like or I want to tweak. But anyway, so I'll take you through this training session, then I'll recap quickly afterwards, and then I'll cover the rest in the article as well. Just to give you another idea, just to outline one more thing, if I could get 1 video out per week, I'll be very happy with that. That'll be great, where I can get new videos and new training sessions with a whole lot of new band variations. I think that would be awesome. I think I could get a lot of great information out there, and really be able to help answer a lot of your questions and show you how easy it is to train when you don't have a lot of time or energy or equipment. So yeah, that's it. I'll get to the training session right now. Again, this is going to be relatively high intensity, very low volume, and something like this 2 times a week. So the first move that I'm going to do is a Zercher Squat variation, and for those of you who don't know what that is, you'll see very quickly. And I'm going to superset that first move with a half kneeling overhead press variation. So I'll show you those 2 movements right now, and then I'll take you through the next 2 movements after that. So the Zercher Squat variation is, I've tried it. I haven't trained with it, but I really like it a lot. What we'll do is, you'll take a band like this. I'm going to show you from the side. It's easier to, I'll do like a diagonal view. You take the band and you put it on the ground, and if you can really change how you set it up. You could step on one of the bands, on both of the bands. Right now I'll step on both of the bands, and if you want a lot of tension, here, let me move this. If you want a lot of tension, you can get your arms under both bands. For the sake of example, I'm just going to put my arms under one, but I'll just pick up this one band. I could do 2, and I will when I train. I might use a strong band. This is only a light band. But what I'll do is I'll do about 3 sets of 5. I'll work up to 3 sets of 5 heavy, like this. I'll get my elbows underneath, my chest tall, neck packed, driving with my butt, and my knees are staying outside of the bands. I'm pushing my knees out the whole time. So about 3 sets of 5 of that. That's the Zercher Squat. And then I have a half kneeling overhead press, and I really like this move a lot. So first I'll show you. This isn't going to have a lot of tension on it, and I'll show you how to make it tighter. You get in a half kneeling position. So my right knee is down. I'm squeezing my right glute as tight as I can, driving hip extension in the right hip. I have my heel, I hope you can see that on the camera, I have my heel up, my toes into the ground to help drive dorsiflexion. A lot of people are lacking in dorsiflexion, so I really want to maintain the dorsiflexion, glute activation, hip extension, and then I'll come under, and not leaning from side to side. I want to stay tall and erect. My spine is in a neutral position, and come up and down. Now, as you see, that's not a lot of tension. So there are many ways to change that, but what I'll do is I'll just overlap the band near the bottom, and I'll put my knee on it, so that shortens the length of the band, and now it's very tight. And there we go. Now you have a pretty difficult half kneeling overhead press. So I would do 3 sets of 5 Zercher squats, and then 3 sets of 5 half kneeling overhead press per side. So that would be my first superset, and then I would do one more superset where I was going to do sort of a good morning and deadlift combo variation. When I was trying different good morning variations, I came up with this one, and I really like it a lot. So what I'll do is I'll get my feet in the band, and just as with the other good morning variation, I'll come through, but this time I'll pick up the lower band as well, and now I have a ton of tension on the band. So you're getting loading from the bottom and from the top. And I'll do about 2 to 3 sets of 8 to 10 there. That's a great move, and to get more tension, I'll use a stronger band. I'll use a strong band for that for sure. Or you could put more slack, take some slack out of the bottom so that you have to pull harder on it. And I'll superset that move with a rowing variation. And I know in a previous video I showed you that one very basic rowing variation from here, where you wrap the band around your feet and you just very simply row. And there's so many variations to do with this, so probably what I'll end up doing, just for simplicity's sake, is I'll just do an alternating version where I'll get the band tighter and I'll do one arm at a time. And I could do that, or I could do one arm, both arms, one arm, both arms. And I'll do that for probably about 3 to 4 sets. I do want to get some more back work while I'm here, but I'll do that for about 3 to 4 sets of 8 to 10. And that'll be it. That'll be the entire training session. If I'm feeling good, I might do, here, I'm sorry, let me get up. If I'm feeling good, I might do a plank variation or some specific core work. But on days where I'm hiking, or on days, I'm going to be hiking every single day. And I've already been doing that, and I've been swimming every day, and really I've been moving non-stop. So with that kind of a schedule, with traveling, going on planes and buses and trains and constantly moving and not eating enough, I do not want to push myself too hard. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If I have the energy and the opportunity, sure, I'll add in some more work, but for right now, that's all I need, and that's all I'm going to do. So I hope you enjoyed that session. Quick recap one more time, and I'll write it again below, is 3 sets of 5 Zercher squat variation, supersetted with about 2 to 3 sets, or with 3 sets of 5 half kneeling overhead press. Now then I would do a superset of 2 to 3 sets of 8 to 10, the good morning and the deadlift variation, and superset that with about 3 to 4 sets of 8 to 10 rows, seated rows, alternating. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna get out of here now. I 2 or 3 days left here in Haifa. I'm gonna enjoy it, eat a lot of food, and I'm gonna try and, actually by the time you see this video I'll probably be in Poland. But drop a comment, send me an email. I'm really trying to do my best to stay in contact. I know I haven't been doing as much on Facebook and Twitter and everything, which I don't have the time, so hope you forgive me. But I love doing these videos, and if you have anything to say, please email me, drop a comment, anything. Alright guys, have a good day. Bye-bye.